Hi, Jeanette here from my home studio for Forest Ceramics. Just the next stage of my playlist in Let's Make Glaze. So these are the first test tiles that I ever made making my own glazes, and now I want to actually change these, which are obviously in a T shape, so I can actually hang them on my test tile wall. I made them intentionally with the base not really firmly attached. It's slip and scored, but not massively, and I put a hole at the base. So what I'm just going to show you is how I take these and convert them after taking photographs. For my digital Instagram. I will now change these so they go onto my test tile wall, so I've got my physical tile taking a lot less space. So I need my rubber hammer, a couple of blocks of wood and a towel. But before that, I need to just reference each tile with a Sharpie pen. So on the back I've got the number that I indicated that this glaze was, and all I'm going to do, front or back, I'm going to just write, I don't know if you can see this, the reference on there. Or the other thing I can also do is I sometimes put the actual tile number on here, so I might also put the tile number as well, 560, because I've got everything digitally referenced on my Instagram. So what I'm going to do is just get 2 pieces of wood, put the tile in so it's actually slightly proud, and then slight tap and it comes off. So next stage is grinding. So I've just got some water. I'm just going to get my Hartley & Noble rug mat, wet it, place it on the wheel, then my over the wheel bat. So I've actually taken one of Diamond Core's grinding bats, which is self-adhesive, and it fits directly onto this tile. So I've glued it on permanently on a Hartley & Noble tile, so that then I can actually use this with my Hartley & Noble bat system. What I tend to do is I just use a spray bottle, so actually as the wheel is going round, I can spray to keep it moist, but to start off with I'll tend to have more water on. So the tiles I'm going to be working on, I'll just place here. These are the ones I need to grind. When I've ground them, I'm going to put them straight into the bucket of water I've got by the side of me. You'll see it doesn't take very long at all. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to have the tile in my right hand. There we go. So altogether that took me 5 minutes. And now all the tiles are nice and clean, no sharp edges. I'll dry these off and then show you how I deal with the ones with no holes. So these are the 4 tiles that haven't got holes, or I've snapped them off. And so what I'm going to use is basically jewellery attachments, which I've just bought off Amazon. They fasten to the back of pendants, etc. So all I'm going to do is super glue these and fasten them to the back, making sure I choose a side that doesn't cover my numbering, and just super glue them on. Simple as that. So because they're quite small and fiddly and I put plenty glue, I don't touch them with my fingers. I just use the top of the super glue, and I'll just let those set and they'll be good to go. So while they're drying, I will get the other tiles that are now dry and we'll string them up. I want to decide how. I usually have about 6 on a loop of string. So I just want to see if I want to group them in any colours of any sort. Because if I'm looking for a glaze combo, I'm tending to look for certain shades, or so I might do like this. Maybe my greens I'll have with this one. All my other tiles are strung with ivory ribbon. So instead, if I just choose a different colour ribbon whenever I'm stringing up my old forged creations, I'll know that that's what they are. That's what I'm going to do. Right, I'm going to go get the ribbon. So I have floristry ribbon in lots of different colours. I find this so useful, so many different things. And this is all I tend to use when I'm stringing up my glaze tiles onto the top of my pots, but also when I'm doing now test tile wall. So literally you can just split this to whatever width you want, and that's why I like it. Start in the middle when you're shredding it so that you always get more consistent width at the middle, because they can sometimes get thinner at the ends. Okay, so I will just now do my 3 mysteries. Literally, I'm just stringing them up. So if I want to change and add more to a little group of colours, I can do that at a later stage. But I'll get like this, and I want it to hang up, put a knot in it, about, I don't know, 3 inches. And then those now are ready to hang up on the wall. So I'm going to put the string on the rest of these. So these are now ready to go on to the test tile wall. So I'm going to actually put my old forged creations on this side of the unit. There's a couple of hooks already up there, which I've just tested, and yeah, they work quite well there. So I'm going to try and just add some more hooks on here. Just plotted some marks, so I'm just going to pre-drill a hole to make it easier. You can see I'm not that adept with the drill, but I'm learning. Okay, let's get these in. So let's add them up. These little ones, the white ones at the bottom, the smaller. And you can double them up. I mean, at the moment I've got plenty of room, but you can build these up as much as you want. But I'm going to spread them out when I've only got a few at the moment, and then develop these further. They don't take up much space now. Yay!